All right, guys. So today I want to do an update of an EDC product that I've been using. If you follow me, you know I'm good friends with the people over at Tremis Dynamics, Gary Marr, a lot of the guys that we train with. We've been using fanny packs as part of our EDC. Now, anyone who carries a firearm EDC daily, whether it's appendix, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock position, you know how uncomfortable it can be, especially if you're sitting all day long. So you're sitting in a car, you're sitting at your desk. So I put this together. A few people asked me about it. They wanted me to do a video on it. I touched on it slightly in some of the content that I wrote that's published on the website, weikfitness.com. I'll put the links below to some of the content that revolves around this and some other bags that I use for EDC, especially if I'm leaving the house, having to go somewhere. I don't always wear this fanny pack. I usually carry a different bag if I'm leaving the house. But if I'm in the office, around the house, just lounging, this is what I have on me. So I got a few requests about it. I wanted to put something together. And here it is. So the bag in question is made by Hill People Gear. This is the Snubby bag, Snubby pack. It's the smaller version of their fanny pack. The larger version will fit, full-size firearms, 1911s, Glock 17s. I haven't tried anything other than what I have in this right now, which I'll show you in just a second. But if I had to guess, I would say this would easily fit a Glock 19 size firearm if you wanted to use that. So let's just get that out of the way after we talk about the bag and the exterior itself. So this is I believe it's the coyote color that they have. It's got a buckle, goes around your waist. What's nice about it, has a little bit of padding in the back. Not too much, but with the firearm up against you, it tends to get a little uncomfy if there's not a lot of padding there. It does have, which is not going to help because I have this big lanyard on it, but if you look this way, it has a cover that goes over the zipper, which I would have to finagle it because of how I have this set up. But if you can imagine, you can't tell that there's a back zipper there other than seeing that there's a lanyard in place. So, big grabber of a handle for my lanyard. I don't actually know who makes this. I got it off Amazon. Pro Manger. I don't know. It was inexpensive. It was exactly what I was looking for. I need something that I could just grab and I'll get a good purchase on. The next pouch is medical, hence red. So if anything ever happened to me and I had to tell somebody, hey, go in my bag, pull the red zipper, they know exactly what it is. It also has a front pouch. Surprisingly, for the size of this, if I were to use it as a chest bag, here, let's put it on the side of me. It covers a little over half of me. Now, I'm not a gigantic dude. I'm like 185, 186. So it's not a gigantic bag. So you can wear it as a fanny pack. It's super comfortable. I have no complaints whatsoever. But let's dive into some of the stuff that's in here because I know you guys were like, oh, what do you carry in it? So let's get the first thing out of the way. Inside, SIG P365. This started as an X, turned into an XL. Now it is I guess you could call it the Spectre model because it has the Spectre comp slide on it. Overkill, don't need it. It has a Holosun optic on it. Surprisingly, I've tried the Trijicon stuff. I liked the Trijicon stuff, but to be honest with you, Holosun fits the bill, fits the budget. I haven't had any of them fail on me, so there's that. Also, Boresight Solutions frame. So I swapped out the regular SIG frame. Now, granted, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the SIG frame. I actually really liked it. I thought it was extremely comfortable. But Boresight Solutions makes this frame, and I absolutely love it. It's more cut out at the top, so even though they shave off the beaver tail, when you get a purchase, you still get a good piece of the webbing of your hand, so you're good to go. They also added a little hump on the back. They shaved off the little magwell that they had. Now, granted, what you're looking at right here is a stock SIG grip that they take and they modify it. So this started as what I already had, but they purchased them themselves and then modify it on their own. They texture it, they stipple it, they cut the beaver tail. This is the Filster edition, so that's why you're getting the shaved magwell. They added a little front pinky lip there, which actually allows you to get a pretty good purchase on it. Overall, I absolutely love it. Is it worth the price? That's really up for you to decide. Overall, the total build of that, with everything that I put into it, is absolutely absurd. But I love it. That's what I carry as my EDC. I have the Vanguard 2. I have it tethered in. So this is how I carry it. Let's see if I can get a good angle of this. I have a little, almost like a keychain keeper that's holding this on to the loop at the bottom. So it's just a trigger guard cover, essentially, but it has very good retention. I've never had it come out, other than when, you pull it out of the holster, but I love it. The bag does have some hook and loop features, so you can put some stuff on a holster, stick it in there if you wanted to. I tried it. I actually had one of the Maxpedition, I don't even know what they're called. I'm terrible with the names of all of this gear. I don't even care what the names are. But it was just like a piece of nylon with Velcro, and you would end up putting the trigger guard and part of the slide over it, and then it would just be enough that it would cover that piece there. That did not work too well, so I ditched that idea. Inside, the red tab is more of my medical type gear. So, again, anytime I need somebody to go get something, and I'm like, hey, just go in there, grab the red ring, yank it, and get whatever I need. So, this opens up. Inside, I have a whole bunch of goodies. On this side over here, I have a Snake Staff System ETQ, the smaller tourniquet of theirs. And that's actually Velcroed on, just so that I can just quick grab it from the bag and yank it out if I need it. Inside, I'll just take some of the stuff out. Flashlight, this is a Surefire, oh boy. I'm going to butcher this guy. EDC 2. Again, I don't care about names. It is what it is. I also have, this is from Combat Art Training. It's just a piece of shock cord that allows you to actually use the light and then go hands-free. So if you have to do something real fast, or if it's on your non-dominant hand, you can still shoot by letting it go. You can flip it around the other side, whatever the case may be. Not overly complicated. I like that. It's pretty simplistic. Very cool. So, flashlight in there. I carry a small fixed blade. This is the CRKT Fultz Minimalist. Very small fixed blade. I also carry just a regular folder, and it works just fine. Spare mag. I don't think I need to get that out. You all know what that looks like. On the inside, I love this thing. This is the Leatherman Skeletal. This goes everywhere with me. I have 3 kids, and they're awesome at breaking things. So that has everything that I need to kind of tinker with stuff to fix it. I also have a permanent marker. It's just one of the small ones. I didn't want something gigantic. And then I have a little boo-boo kit. Band-aids and whatnot. Also, what's holding all of this together is a Maxpedition. Man, I don't even know what it's called. But it's got 3 dividers in it. Elastic, so you can kind of throw stuff in. The ETQ is in a Snake Eater Tactical. That's actually a magazine pouch that I'm using for the tourniquet. So that's what's in the middle compartment. And in the front, it's just some everyday stuff. My AirPods will be in here, but I actually took them out because they're charging. But I have little things like wet wipes. Again, I have kids. They get messy. They get dirty. They need stuff immediately to wipe their hands, their face. This is a Mighty Hanks handkerchief. Little patriotic, because some people in this country are still patriotic. A pen. This just happens to be the tactical pen by Schrade. Good for defensive uses. Obviously, it has that, not really a point. It's a blunt point, but I certainly wouldn't want to get hit by it. But it is a regular pen. It works. So if I'm out and about and I need a pen, I just grab that guy. I have house keys in here. I'm not going to get them out because there are a bunch of freaks on the internet that can take images and make keys, and if they know where you live, they come say hello. Little beard comb, because I guess I've been growing it out a little bit. And then the old 2 is 1, 1 is none type deal. Again, so I have the same type of attachment that I have that hooks the Vanguard 2 of the Raven Concealment little holster, trigger guard holster. The same thing that I have on here. So this is a little Spyderco, I think it's called a Ladybug. Dumb name. Not masculine at all. But I'll tell you what, this little guy is super sharp. It comes in handy when, for some reason, I don't have a knife on me, which is odd, but I have 2 in here. So I guess technically this is my EDC. 3 is 2, 2 is 1, and 1 is none, I guess. And then this actually came free in one of the boxes that I got. It's an Olight Elite, the 3E EOS. It's actually a very bright light for the size. And again, it's a backup because I usually have a flashlight in my pocket, which I'm actually in gym shorts because I'm going to be going to work out as soon as this is done. But this is a good backup to a backup because I also have this guy in there. So if for some reason it's just a little task, I got to find something and I don't have a flashlight on me like right now because I would be wearing this, I can pull this out, twist it, and then I can use that to find whatever I need to find. But again, redundancy, the same thing with the firearm. Firearm, obviously, I keep it loaded because that's what people do. You keep your firearms loaded. That whole, show clear is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why would I want to unload my firearm ever? Unless I'm cleaning it. If I'm showing it to somebody, sure, then I would unload it. But other than that, it doesn't get unloaded. I'm not unloading it for this video. That's just dumb. So if you're one of those people who are like, oh my gosh, he has a loaded firearm, don't know what to tell you. But that's what's in the bag. I'm going to throw all this crap back in. I'm going to go hit a workout. But that is my EDC bag. Hill People gear snubby bag. Not expensive. Expect delays. I can't tell you how long I waited to actually get this because they were out of stock for what seemed like months. I would check, out of stock. Come back another month, out of stock. Finally, I got an email that it was in stock, and I immediately purchased it. I have yet to regret anything about this bag. I love it. It's everything that I was looking for, and that's why I waited so long for it. There are a ton of EDC bags out there. I know Andrew at Combat Art Training has one. It's a little bit more than I wanted to pay for a bag, and I shouldn't say a lot bigger than what I wanted for an EDC bag. But that's in a nutshell. If I have any links to the stuff that I found, so the flashlight, the little fixed blade, beard comb, that's not real exciting. But if I can find something for the lights or the little knife on the lanyard, I'll put that down below. That way you have some reference points if it's something that you want to pick up. Hill People Gear, you have to go to their website to get their stuff. I believe it's hillpeoplegear.com. Google it if I'm wrong. It'll pop up. But this is actually the second bag from Hill People Gear that I have. I absolutely love their stuff. I have their... Again, I don't know the names of products. I look at it. If it makes sense and it fits the needs, I buy it. But it's their chest rig that you buy for... I shouldn't even say chest rig. It's their chest pack that you can wear hiking. So I got that for, obviously when I'm hiking. But I absolutely love their stuff. So if you're looking for good quality gear that will last you forever, check out Hill People Gear. Again, none of this stuff did I receive for free. I paid for it all. So I'm not trying to shill anything out because, hey, Surefire sent me this light. Surefire doesn't even know I exist. So everything here I purchased. So that's full disclosure. All my thoughts and opinions are my own on all of this stuff. But with that said, let me know if you have any questions about any of the stuff that I showed you. The bag, anything on the firearm, the lights, the stuff that's inside the bag, whatever. Let me know down in the comments. But hopefully that at least answered some of the questions that some of the people that I trained with or who saw this bag on the internet wanted to see more of. Hopefully that answered all of your questions. But if you do have more questions, let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you got value out of this, please feel free to like, share, and be a subscriber. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to do something different. Obviously, everybody knows me as a writer in the industry. I'm trying to do more audio, video type stuff as well because I know there are people who don't like reading stuff. So for those people, I'm trying to do video. For people who still love to read stuff, obviously I'm still a writer, so that will be up on the website. Which, by the way, go to weikfitness.com, WEIK fitness.com. Tons, I'm talking thousands of free articles over there. If you're into like the gun stuff, the firearms, the survival, the self-defense, preparedness, prepping type stuff, I have a whole section over there under the free content. Just click on free content. It'll pull down a drop down. Go to the survival and preparedness subcategory. Click on that and you'll see everything. It'll have everything from the knives that I recommend and use that I've tested, to other bags, to EDC, to locks, to home defense, and everything in between. So if you're into that stuff, go check out the website. Again, I'll put links down below in the comments or the description rather of anything that I can find to help you guys if you're looking to buy any of this stuff. But with that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.